Alright, today guys we're going to be going over a quick little thing of heroes and starring them up. First and foremost, when you first get your heroes, for every first star as well as every full star, you're going to need posters from that specific hero. Meaning you cannot use any other heroes with stars to star them up. You need the actual hero that you're trying to star up, the posters from that hero to star them up further. So, we're going to go in here into this little thing, and to show you how I got here, we're going to click on that button. This little dude with a helmet, that's what we're going to click on. Alright, so to start up, you're actually going to be clicking this button up here in the top. If you see my mouse, you can't see this little dude because that's where my camera's at, so we're going to move that down. We're going to click this star up button. I'm going to move myself over here because that way you guys can see me, see everything I'm doing. Alright, so right now we've got one to start up. It's yelling at me to start her up. To get her started up, to get her to half star, to get this character to half star, you have to have more of her posters. She asked for 2 posters, meaning in here somewhere I would have had to have 2 of those posters right there to get her to half star. On the first star up, you have to get those posters for that specific person. For her, you have to have more posters for her. And that is true for all heroes. Basically, you're going to need to get freaking posters all the time, which is easy for the green and the blue. When you start getting to purple and into the orange, not so much, especially the orange. I hate the orange because, dear God. Alright, so I have her at half star right now. I can use any of these people to get her up to a full star. But now what happens is she's going to ask for another one of her posters. But the problem is I need another one of her posters that is at full star. But let's test that out because I love contradicting myself. If I go down to her, yep, I cannot star her up without using 2 of her posters. Which means in order to get the other poster that I have at half star, I need to have 3 of her poster. Kind of annoying. Because in order to get from, where am I at on her? In order to get her to 1.5 stars, she's already at the first full star. In order to give her another half star, I have to have this one at a full star. Which is a problem right now because I only have 1 of her posters. I need 2. This is true for all heroes. For every first star or full star that you have to use those posters for that person. So Einstein here has 3 full stars. I need 2 Einsteins to get him to level up to the next star. Phoebe, I'm never, probably ever gonna have that because she's so freaking hard to get unless I pay money. And that's a problem because right now my money, little money that I do spend on game is going towards my tanks. I'm trying to get them leveled up in strength because they're tanks. They help out my troops. Now this little option, quick star up, is going to give you a settings button right next to it. If you want to select a target star, you can select 1 or 2 or 3. I don't like having it set at 2 or 3 because then the game just gets everything up to 2 or 3 and I have no control after the first full star. So if I wanted to actually set a specific hero up here, if, let's say that it's able to star up this fat guy, and then the builder, Bob the Builder, and it shows Bob the Builder over the fat guy, the rich guy with debts, but I was actually trying to do him, I'd be irritated because the game automatically starred up Bob the Builder instead of the rich guy with debts. So I try not to use, I definitely do not use quick star up beyond the first full star. I don't set it for the second star, and I don't use it for the third star. I leave it set on star 1. I like having control. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because why the heck not? And that might actually create problems for me down the road. So let's stay away from him. And let's just go ahead and use him. Because like I said, in order to move on after you have full stars, you have to use the posters for that actual hero. And I don't want to use his stars, so I need one of him at 2 stars. Which means I need to get this guy leveled up. And I can use anybody. So we're going to do that. Now, I can actually get him up to 2.5 stars because I have another one of his posters. So he's right there at 2.5 stars. And now I'm no longer able to do anything here. Yep. Needs to be at 2 stars for the next upgrade. For every star upgrade that you have, it's going to ask you for the equivalent. So since I'm at 2.5, it's going to ask me to use a hero poster that's at 2 stars. If I don't have a hero poster that's at 2 stars, which I don't, I can't star up this character anymore. I need more of Dwayne. I don't have more of Dwayne. I paid money to get Dwayne. With him fumbling around like that, I'm not sure that was a great idea on my part. Alright, let's go over here, see what we can do. I'm actually surprised I can get her started up now. I didn't think I'd ever get a second poster for her. So I'm going to do that and just enjoy my life. But the problem is, now, use any 3-star poster of the same faction as materials. I actually did not know that you could click those and it would explain. So, learning moment for both of us. You know what? We're just going to do this. See? And now, I was able to get her up and star, but now I'm not. What the flip happened? The game automatically used her posters on somebody else. Which is another reason why I don't like the quick star up. If you have any of these telling you star up, go ahead and do that before you hit the quick star up. Otherwise the game is going to probably screw you over and you're going to be like, why did I click that button? Let's see here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I need a hero. I need hero posters. I need 1 hero poster at 2 stars. I'm not going to use her. I am definitely not going to use Lima. Right there. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to actually get him at 2 stars so that I can level up this guy. And there you go. Now I can still level up, or star up Lima, and she's good to go. And now, because I have her poster, since she's at 2 full stars, I have to use her poster. For every full star level, you have to use that hero's poster. Since I have her poster, I'm going to go ahead and click it. It's going to tell me what it's increasing. Does this every time. It will tell you what it's changing. So you can review, kind of like when you order on Amazon and you can review your order before you hit the buy now or submit order. There you are. I don't know how many times I've done this and never once have I looked through what it changes. I just hit the button. Look at that. I got you startup, I got you startup, and you startup. Pretty decent, pretty good. I'm gonna use you so you don't get used up in the quick star up thing. And I'm gonna support my bad habit. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. Oh, that's irritating. I also need to get new glasses because these are hurting behind my ears. They're pressing too hard. Alright, let's see here. I got a lot of heroes. None of you. Alright, so now I can use the quick star up button and do that. Alright, so let's see what I can and cannot do. I've got 4, let's try him. Let's try to get him up and see if we have enough to do that. Nope. No, don't do that. We do not. But that is alright. Alright. So, this was a quick little video to explain starring up your heroes. Pretty much, you're just looking for the posters themselves. If you're at half stars, you can use whatever posters you want. It does not give you a requirement. The only requirement that it does give you is that the poster you're using has to be a star level below. So I'm at 2.5 stars. I need a poster with 2 stars to get him started up to 3 stars. This is true for all heroes. You'll notice when let me see if I can, with her. You'll notice with her, no stars on her poster. She needs 2 of her poster to star up to a half star. And after I get that half star, I can use any hero down here that is beneath that half star level to get her to 1 full star. To get her to 1 full star. Same thing with him. Yeah, this star thing there's not a lot to explain because it's simple to the point. You just gotta focus and figure out what you need. And the game will literally tell you what you need. You go down here, you go here, find the star count that it tells you it needs, which is on this little thing right here. And then you go back to your heroes and figure out which ones you can star up to get that requirement fulfilled. Otherwise, if you've already have that requirement fulfilled, the little arrow will pop up and say, hey, star this person up. It's simple, to the point, no mess, no fuss. There's fuss. There's definitely fuss. And this will tell you the posters that you have. And these are the posters that you're utilizing actually in the game. Meaning these heroes are in effect. They offer you something. And then this is the index. Don't get confused by this. I have gone through here so many times and been like, what the flip? I am confused about one thing. Why are these guys orange when I don't have them as orange heroes? I'm confused by that, so I assume at some point they're going to be able to tier up. Or maybe they're twins. There's another hero that you're able to recruit and get them orange, yet still keep the blues. they're twins. I don't know about that point. All right, that's the explanation for starring up heroes. As always, guys, if you have any questions about the game, ask your leadership. KN2, ask your leadership. We're also in talks right now of inviting our allies, 4RT, G1G. Are we? I don't know if we're inviting. I don't know if G1G is on Discord actually. I know that Poke said, yeah, we're gonna try and get everyone asking more questions. And my idea was to bring every one of our allies into the tips and tricks question segment or channel of our Discord. I would love for that to happen. So many questions being posted in there. We love questions. Ask the questions, because if you're asking it, that means somebody else doesn't know and they just haven't asked, or they're afraid to ask. I understand the fear. I'm recording myself and I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like this is not. There's a freaking coffee maker and Blore back here constantly flipping me off. Like and subscribe, by the way. So ask the questions, guys. We love the questions. Ask them, put them up, spread the word. Like, hey, tips and tricks in our Discord. We have a little channel area where you can literally ask, and we will do our best to answer. This is my first run through of the game, by the way. So there's a lot of stuff I don't know yet. We have some experienced players who have been in this game for a long time. I made them sound old, but whatever. So they know what's going on. They try and get the information out there. I'm going to butcher the name on this, but Pal recently did a video on Season 2 stuff that's about to come out. I watched the videos. I'm a little jealous how well she did, because I did not do that good on my first videos that I made. So she's one up on me on that one. Honestly, I think she should be making more videos. Okay. But if you guys got questions, and especially if you're not understanding the explanation, reach out to me. I will gladly do a video on it. I will gather up all the information I can. I will use the game as a show, like I do with this button. Right there. There's the game. I will do my best to show off things and explain as best as I can. I'm going to sign off here. I got some things to deal with. Stay active, people. Have fun. Bottom line. Oh. Report your me attack, your Mars exploration attacks, by the way, to your leadership, our force. I've recently started getting attacked. I apologize to Saint at the moment, because I'm giving a shout out to Mars Explorers, Mars Exploration, and I feel like that's going to increase his workload. The man really does need some help. Skyla, I hope you're learning well on Mars Exploration. With Saint being your teacher, you never really know. Oh, I shouldn't have said that one. I'm sorry, Saint. Don't come after me. And I think that covers everything. There were a few spur-of-the-moment things in this video. Yeah, it covers everything. Alright, guys. I'm signing off. Have a good one. Ask the questions.